Blessed Cancer, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. I'm Roxy. So, Cancer, we are getting into this feeling of the world perceiving you and you perceiving the world in a whole new way. Okay. Understanding exactly which ways that you've stopped yourself from certain potential growth, okay, maybe just stunting, okay, and don't take it personal when you feel that energy of stunting your own growth. It's not, self-sabotage isn't always because you don't love yourself, even though we do have self-love, the act of self-love coming through here. It can also just be trying to protect yourself and trying to maybe in the past perhaps you push yourself beyond your limits, so you end up having to recuperate and pull back, and there's moments where you might even question your ability to be strong because you went through these certain situations. So I'm having this feeling of, you've gone through this journey, okay, because we have I did a pre-shuffle, and I pulled quite a few cards here because I was sad that I haven't had the ability to pull from all my different decks, because I've been trying to do these quicker, more condensed readings. So I did pull, I pulled from about 4 different decks, and I'm looking at this energy, and we have self-love, and we have some frustration coming through as well. We have the Moon card coming up, Pisces energy coming through for you, Cancer. So sorry about that. This is a general reading for Cancer. It's not a one-to-one reading, so if it doesn't resonate, don't make it. Getting into the water signs today. This fire is not lighting for me. It actually rained quite a bit yesterday, so it might not actually catch fire today, but we'll see if we can get it. Cancer, and that's kind of what this whole it's so funny because it's kind of what this reading is about. You don't have too many wands here, but you do have the 10 of Cups twice, okay? So because you have the 10 of Cups here twice, and as you, in your current situation, we have the 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups twice from my Nightmare Before Christmas deck and from this Rider-Waite Tarot. So you do have a lot of water, you do have a lot of emotional fulfillment. In the past, we have more cups as a 6 of Cups in the reverse. So, there is a feeling of maybe nostalgia and letting that sense of, what was good before, it maybe not be good now kind of feeling. But you do have the 6 of Wands in the reverse twice, okay? So you have 6 of Wands in the reverse here from both Rider-Waite and from my Nightmare Before Christmas deck. So, and in the placement of that, it's kind of in your unconscious, okay? So in your conscious world, it's as though you feel as though, it's as though you're not winning, or you feel as though you're not making the progress that you need to be making, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles did come out as well, right? So I think that's a sense of frustration that we're picking up, okay? Because we have the Sun in reverse as well. But in your unconscious, we have the Empress. So the Empress is trying to remind you, and your challenge is the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's an independence, there's this abundance in money that is coming through, that I feel like it, as it progresses towards you, because you had the 10 of Pentacles here as well, and I feel, and it's in the reverse, and I feel like that's really what's causing this frustration, is because you can't feel the earth element of all the abundance in your water element. So with the fire not the fire not wanting to lit, it kind of speaks very true to this Six of Wands. The fire that we have that's coming in the reverse is just a frustration that's kind of hitting a wall with you right now. But I feel like if you get the right support and if you get around the right people, you should be able to get, you know, your sustain the fire that you could get, sustain the fire that you need to keep going. Okay, so we're gonna I really want to bless this reading with some fire, because it is, this energy is kind of a, can't get it going now. Can you see it? Let's go in. Very cool. Beautiful. Alright, so we got the fire going, Cancer. See, and once the fire gets going, it's you know, the more that it starts to consume, the bigger that it goes. It's building momentum in that direction, which that's what I feel is needing to happen for you right now. You know, you do have the Death card in the reverse, so there's certain things that you're learning to let go of, right? There's certain things that you're understanding that didn't serve you. And so, you know, you have this King of Pentacles in your future. So I feel as though this is you, Cancer. I feel like you are trying to understand exactly in which way that you want to, you know, ground and feel your own abundance and your own wealth. Okay. Who you in your attitude right now, Ten of Swords. It's funny because you have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups, right? So you have 10, 10, 10. 3 tens, right? Which is also 30, which is also 3, which is creativity, right? It's a creative number. 3 is a very creative number. And we have the Creator coming out here from the archetype. So the Creator is someone who understands their power as a manifestor, okay? So let me read to you the Moon card that came through the Pisces. Goddess of the Moon, trust your intuition, feel the feminine flow and rhythms of the moon, set new intentions and release emotions, feel and listen to your emotions, let them teach you, the Moon. So, that being said, I think that as we project out our frustrations, we don't realize that that's originating within us. So we have the Village here, which is very symbolic to the World card, because you have the World card here. I saw the World come out twice when I was shuffling. So I feel as though, you know, the way that maybe people aren't supporting you, the reason why you feel, you know, that ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the way that you feel as though people could be supporting you in your money a little bit more, but they're not. There's a part of you that, you know, it makes you feel as though, you know, maybe not that the world is against you, but that the world doesn't truly see you. The world doesn't, you know, and that's that frustration, you know, and your frustration is not wasted energy if it is channeled positively to create a better outcome for yourself. Embrace frustration and work with it, not against it. So the way that you have, you know, the way that that's coupled with self-love, right? That's coupled with self-love. Self-love is not egotistical. It shows you and others that you are worthwhile and deserve love in all its many forms. So in your environment, we have the Tower, right? And I feel like that speaks to this feeling of, you know, it's something's coming to an end. You have death here as well. So the Tower and death and the world are symbols of a cycle being complete, Cancer. So these feelings of you know, not particular, like maybe not victory. It's like you're almost, you know, it's not a Five of Cups energy that I'm feeling. I feel like it's more of a, you know, not this whole cup of disappointment, but it's more of shades of not victory, of shades of not actually getting to the place that you truly want to be, Cancer. So it brings you this feeling of unhappiness with the Sun in the reverse, right? And even though the Sun is in reverse, the Sun wants you to know, Spirit wants you to know that the Sun always comes out. So we have this Degas card, Degas, and Degas, you see the woman's doing yoga. Make sure to do your yoga, Cancer. But Degas is here as a symbol of, it's like this form of back and forth with the universe, knowing that even though the night comes, that the Sun is still going to come out. You see the Sun coming out in the back there, okay? So this is it's a very hopeful symbol, and asking you to refocus on the positive, refocus on not the fact that the Sun went down, but that the fact that the Sun will always come back again. So with that being said, oh yes, and then I did pull one of these healing cards. We have happy is the one who attends to the needy. How easily are you irritated by the needs of others? Give away some of your time today, but not in a therapeutic sense. Attending to the needy also includes surprise acts of kindness. So yeah, so instead of feeling as though your city's too small for you, or the people around you, your community is just not enough to support you, focus more on giving back to your community. Focus more on how, I feel like it might be dangerous to say this, because I know that there are people who serve and serve and serve and don't make money, but when you focus more on serving and how you can be a conduit for love and service to your community, rather than focusing on money, then that will allow you to fully tap into your purpose rather than monetizing it, if that makes sense, okay? Because you know, if we think about people who succeed and make the most money, it's not always about, you know, that they're the best. You know, they're not they're the best plumber, or the absolute best tarot reader, or they're the absolute best. It's more about what people resonate. So truly allow your emotions with the moon here. Truly allow your emotions to be vulnerable, to let people know what makes you happy, so that other people who also say, you know, I mean, when you think about 10 cups, like what does one person need 10 cups for? This is more about a community. This is like a happiness that fulfills a whole village, you know, a whole community feeling that love and that joy and that purpose, and feeling as though their purpose is filled within your purpose, okay? So, and I mean, their purpose is in line, okay, in line with your purpose, okay? So there's just this like flow, and this like very, you know, I did feel Pisces, you know, energy come through, but I feel like it's more than that, Cancer. I feel like it's like a whole ocean wants to be present and seen, not only and felt within you, but amongst everyone, okay, amongst every person that you meet, knowing that worship is available, you know, in every human being that we come into contact with, okay? Alright, so we have the stone here coming through, and I'm not sure what the stone is. It did call to me though, because you see this, it's a triangle and it has a stone in the center. So let's go ahead and read that really quick, and then we can do some clarifications. Okay, and then we'll close up. So the stone, what is the stone? Alright, the stone. Alright, the stone. The eternal, the anchor. Wow, the rock. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us, as it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go, therefore it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side, so no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. Steadfast, loyal, committed, present. Wow. In Jewish traditions, stones are left at graves rather than flowers. Sit with this vision for a moment and see what unfolds. Wow, that's so powerful. Wow, that's so powerful. Okay, I just received this. I just received this message. In this picture, you see the sun here. It looks like a stone almost. Okay, this earth, this death here is in the reverse, right? So it's sitting at the bottom. And on top of that card was you, who you presented, which was the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is like this message of allow your happiness to ground you. Allow the sun to bring you back into the present moment, to anchor you back into the here and now, okay? And I feel this, this surrendering, okay? And that's what I feel with this death and the world and the sun. I feel like there's this feeling of surrendering that's gonna happen for you, Cancer, that you're really gonna understand that any frustration that you feel is actually fuel for creating, being a creator of the future that you want, okay, of the reality that you're looking for, to truly work towards, okay? Because with the Knight of Pentacles coming through, I really feel like that's the end of all this. Like, the end of all this is like the Knight of Pentacles being like, and then at the very end, it's not like, oh, you're gonna be happily ever after. You're gonna learn the true value of being patient, of being able to sit with something being incomplete. In order, you're going to be able to truly value the process of being alive and what that feels like. That at any given moment that you're experiencing non-peace, that awareness of it, that will bring you back into peace, which will bring you back into happiness, which will bring you back into grounding, which will bring you back into your abundance that you deserve, okay? Beautiful, beautiful reading, Cancer. I love this so much. Let's clarify. I feel like we'll clarify a little bit with some Rider-Waite. We have the Star and the Queen of Wands. See, Queen of Wands is asking you, please stay in your action. Figure out what can bring you into the Star card energy, okay? Because it feels like you're hiding a little bit from your power of creation, your power that you're able to feel almost. You're like kind of dampening it down. I'm not sure why, but let's get into it. Let's see. Can we have a clarification, please, for the Tower card? For our Tower card in Cancer's environment, what does this Tower card mean? Spirit, what is this Tower card, please? What is this Tower card? Whoa, that just fell out. Alright. So we have the Magician in the reverse and this Dreaming card in the reverse. The Magician and this Dreamer card in the reverse. So I think what's keeping you you know, it's this Tower card is just coming down. So the Tower is like this rebirth and restart, right? And so is this Degas card. Degas. There's a feeling of rebirth, right? There's a feeling of rebirth and restarting. But what's keeping you from reaching that, you know, restart here, this Ten of Swords, what's keeping you from reaching that or fully releasing is your inability to see the potential of what you could be, okay? You know, because dreaming, it really just shows us, it guides us to the potentials of possibilities of manifestation, right? So this manifestation, the Magician on the reverse, is kind of just like he's laying down right now. He's laying down, but even in his dream world, he's laying down. Even in his dreams, he's just, you know, which it's giving Four of Swords a little bit. It's giving this like Four of Swords moment. Oh my God, that's so funny. Four of Swords, but also the Four of Pentacles. So this Four of Pentacles wanted to come out with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse again. So I don't want you to feel as though the Ten of Pentacles isn't possible for you, because it is. But the way that it's coming through, it's kind of saying that it is available to you. But right now, for in this moment, I think it's more, you know, because it's coming. This Ten of Pentacles is coming, but you have to be patient. Also, you know, it's like your mind, your Page of Swords is here. It's like your mind is still trying to wrap around that concept, to wrap around that idea, okay? To have faith, okay? To have hope. And I feel like hope is something that's very, you know, it's asking you, okay, let me just read this to you, okay? I'm gonna read this to you and then we'll close up, alright? Oh, look at this Two of Cups in the reverse. You know, because I feel like Cancer, you do want a partner and you do want someone to be with, but it's like that's not what's in the cards right now. Okay, self-love is what's most important for you right now, Cancer. Okay, so Degas is the rune card associated with dawn and daylight, and is therefore a symbol of new awareness and hope. To the ancient Norse people, each new dawn and the welcome light of the sun breaking through nighttime uncertainty was a miracle. So whenever Degas appears in a reading, it tends to be a very good sign indeed. Success is on the cards. However, to ensure that this success materializes, it is important that you continue on the path of self-improvement and think and act positively. Hope is often a crucial ingredient for success in life. So if you are going through tough times, this card reminds you that darkness is always followed by the dawn and a new awakening. You need to have renewed faith in your ability to pull through. Another association with this card is personal transformation. It suggests that you are growing rapidly in self-awareness and are having or about to have a major breakthrough. Alright, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. This was a general reading for Cancer. If you like a personal reading, hit me up in my email. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sitting with me out here in nature. I really appreciate you guys, all the likes and subscribes and shares. Please make sure to like and comment. Peace and love.